the way that I walk. I keep a G in the way that I talk. They came to me when they needed the real. I came to me when I needed support. Same ones was happy, it looked like the end. They came to me when they needed a start. I never needed a reason to be anything other than what I've been from the start. You are now tuned in. You about to walk with Frozy. If I said it, then I meant it. You already know, you know me. Started from the bottom, always been a problem. Who gon' control me? It's nothing but real ones around me. It's Mr. Montgomery County.
Frozy, welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me. Beautiful week, beautiful time in battle rap. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter. I mean, dare I say the second half of the fourth quarter, right? Thanksgiving right around the corner. We got Christmas right around the corner. And a bunch of December events. Now, I know the November and end of October events didn't all pan out. John and Mr. Fab. I felt like Mr. Fab escaped one year, and John caught all the slack. Not that he's absolved of any wrongdoing, but Mr. Fab had a hand in that, and because he doesn't have to answer to the battle rap culture on a weekly basis, he got to skate off. So I just wanted to let Mr. Fab know you weren't low. Now, Trenches made some big announcements. Did you hear? Trenches made some big announcements. They started off with the John the Don versus the Eazy the Block Captain battle. I said I thought that was a good matchup battle after the Geechee caught some slack. Well, I stand on it. Maybe cherry picking was the wrong word. That's what I felt, though. I felt like it was a good, solid matchup after the Geechee battle, which I still do. And if anybody should have felt slighted, probably should have been John. But nevertheless, the promo for the battle's been heating up. I mean, John, they're calling each other girls. Just flying around. You've been on my. They throwing those out there. Well, all of y'all been on my. Right? I'm here for the dislike dramatization of this shit. Guys don't like each other. Good. Makes a good battle. Good entertainment. As long as we keep it within the lines, I'm here for it. But I wanted to note, I think it's beautiful to see this. Trenches has had 3 cards straight, including this one, that on paper look good. They do. And dare I say, off the first 3 announcements, this might be their best card yet. We'll see. I'm willing to bet my house that K Walker's on the card. So I know we're getting a K Walker announcement soon. I'd be thoroughly surprised if we didn't. I'd be impressed if we didn't get one, because I would have guessed wrong. But I think we're getting a K Walker battle, who's had a big year this year, right? So shouts out to K Walker. I mean, he deserves another plate to end his year off right. Bill Collector versus Bad News. Love that matchup. Totally rooting for Bill here. And then the latest announcement, Loso and Mike P. Now I want to stop here for a second, because this is where we got legit at. Well, we're on a third announcement, and we're announcing Mikey P and Living La Vida Loca Loso. I mean, this is a big announcement here. Now, I don't know if Mike P is Trenches, but he's not claiming anywhere else. He's a freelancer, so damn it, you can rent him to be on your team bare minimum. And it sounds like he's rocking with Eazy and the crew. We know where Loso's loyalty lies. So I'm here for this matchup. I like this matchup. This matchup doesn't even belong in Philly, and the fact that it's happening in Philly makes it even more fire. I would have never thought this would have been booked at a Philadelphia-based event. So whoever's making the decisions over there, I have an idea who. Well, they're making good calls. I wouldn't have guessed this. I would have guessed maybe a Loso versus a K Walker, which would have been would have been more of an opportunity for K Walker than a great matchup on paper, according to me. Now, Mike P, bravo to you, Mike. kudos to you. Doesn't it feel good to gamble on yourself and win? Because you know gambling does not guarantee success or W's. That's why it's called gambling. Big chance you can lose. Quite frankly, the odds of you losing are most of the time greater than your odds of winning. You gambled on yourself. And, flying colors. Flying colors. And I think battlers who aren't happy with their situation will just scale the land, take a look at the landscape. Eazy. It's obviously the top of the top when you talk about guys who went independent and had success. Right? Mike P's right there. Gambled on himself. Right? Gambled on himself. Look how it's working out for him. You think people over there didn't think Mike P was going to fold when he decided to go against the machine? Absolutely they did. And you know what he did? He flourished. He went to a 5-1 record, won 5 battles, and 1 loss was to Rosenberg. If you ask me, that ain't too bad. Now, I know a lot of people, you give him that battle, too. It was a great battle. But, nevertheless, Loso making his way over to the trenches, drop your location, right? I seen a couple people, when it got announced, a couple people text me, yo, Froze, you think Loso going to do the battle? Absolutely. I don't think he's going to hinder his situation with URL by doing this battle, especially he's got a little bit of a smoke screen and a filter with John, who's somewhat of a boss himself, right? Can't X Loso out for being part of this card. It makes sense. The most unique part about this card to me, though, the most unique, not any matchups, it's being put together by 2 battle rappers. No shit. It's being put together by 2 battle rappers, which we're seeing happening more often. You see J400 Block, How You Gonna Act Network, I think it is. I might be wrong, my bad, Jay. It's on the beginning stages of it, but Jay been working. Now I know this isn't don't get in my comments, Froze, you act like this, the first 2 battlers. No, it's not. I'm talking about a card that we want to pay some money to see, though. Drop your location already has my money. The card's already good enough. Right? Just like when they dropped Twerk versus Murder Mook. I didn't need to see anything else. They could have put Gwitty 5 times on the card. They had my money. Right? So for me, to see 2 battlers put together this type of card, and in my opinion, it's better than the first 2. I think it was Nostalgia and Philly versus New York was Nostalgia, and then I think the other one, the first card, I think that might have just been called Trenches 1. You add John's, expertise in, and now you got a legit card that most of the people are going to buy. Most of the people are going to buy for John and Eazy, right? But then you round it off with your Losos and Mike P's, Bill Collect. Right now, the card already has structure. It's already enough to be like, I want to see it. Now, it's a big battle, again, for Mike P, right? Because he's just moving the needle. I'd like to see Mike P on RBE, actually, too. Love to see him in the Blue Room. So whatever him and ARP had or once had, if it wasn't nothing, hopefully they can get past that. Because I know Mike P. I talked to him. He's a good guy. He's a real good guy. Right? And he just wants to be treated fairly. Don't we all, Mike? Don't we all? What do you think? You're the only person who gets some fair treatment around here, Mike? But I understand exactly where you're coming from, Mike. You done held it down for a long time, and now you just want to be compensated for your work. And we find ourselves in that situation with battlers and leagues too often nowadays. Too often. But on the bright side, well, it looks like battle rappers are creating new lanes and outlets for you guys who are struggling getting what you want. You see Mike P's tweet? Eazy paid me the most I've ever been paid. That's got to be a thorn in the URL side. Got a battle rapper over here taking care of battle. Well, a battler would know how a battler would want to be taken care of, wouldn't he? You would think the league owners would know. But no, you have to have a Geechee or a Gotti on the end of your name to get that type of love. Everybody don't get Geechee Gotti love, New Jersey Twerk love, Tay-Rock love, Ill Will love, Big K love. You know the owners got their picks. All the owners do. Not just URL, not just RBE. KOTD had their picks. They always offering me some bullshit. But I love KOTD. And I think they got some love for me too. If you ever were wondering why I'm not on KOTD that much. Now, again, moving forward, they'll probably announce. I hope they don't announce more than 3 more battles. And I don't need a female battle on this card. I'll take one, sure. If there's one to be had. But I don't feel like I don't have to fill in a female battle slot to make this card pop. No, I don't. No, I do not. Now, if they can find one, cool. But if they can't, then don't force it. You know, some K Walker on there, a bunch of Philly dudes you can mess with that's on the come up right now. You got your Newses, your Lutes, Prezzies in them. They all on the come up right now. Any of those dudes could fit a Philly card or a Philly setting without hindering the card too much, right? But I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. Can't front on you. It's looking good. Easy out here with Rem at the Philadelphia Eagles game outside the locker room. Don't know the difference between a first down and an intentional ground penalty, but he's outside the Eagles locker room. I'm a little jealous I wasn't outside the Eagles locker room. I'd like to be there too. I'm an Eagles fan. Shout out to Eazy, man. Doing big things. Love the card so far. Can't wait to hear the rest of the announcements. I'm also waiting on Homecoming. I'm not holding my breath with you guys on Homecoming simply because I know you guys will announce 2 battles and make us wait to 2 days before the event, URL, and give us the rest of the ucking card. Right? But I am still waiting on some announcements from Homecoming. I'm intrigued. That's the New York card. We got the Philly cards, popping right now at a high rate. Maybe Froza announce a battle soon. Maybe I got a battle locked in that you guys don't know about. Big battle. Maybe I'm out of retirement already. Maybe I never was retired. Who knows? What I do know is Froze. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you when I see you.